the luminous body, the mystery of the universal glow. Welcome back to the Church of New Enchantment. I am Dr. Peter Sousa, and I am so glad you are joining me today for this special investigation into what I call the luminous body. It is April 13th, 2026, and as we look at the world today, we see so much focus on the physical surface of things. But if you look back at the history of human spirituality, you find something strange and beautiful. Almost every culture on Earth has described a light that surrounds the human body. We see it in the halos of Christian saints and the auras described by modern psychics. Today we are going to look at the physics of this halo and what the ancients knew about the light inside of you. The golden halo of the early Christians. If you walk into any old cathedral, you will see paintings of holy people with golden circles around their heads. Most people today think that is just a symbol of being good or holy, but the early Christians were describing something they actually saw. They believed that when a person aligned their spirit with the divine, their internal spark became so bright that it physically radiated through the skin. This was not just a metaphor for them. It was a biological reality of the spirit. They were showing us that a sovereign soul actually changes the space around them. If we move over to the east and look at the Buddhist traditions, we find an even more incredible description. They speak of the rainbow body. This is the idea that a master who has achieved complete mental and spiritual clarity can actually dissolve their physical form into pure light. They describe the body becoming luminous and shrinking as the person transitions out of this world. This matches the Gnostic idea of the luminous garment, a body made of light that we all possess, but most of us have forgotten how to wear. These two traditions, separated by thousands of miles, were describing the exact same thing. The Gnostics were a mysterious group who believed in gnosis, or direct knowledge of the divine. They taught that the matrix of this world tries to keep us heavy and dark so we can be controlled. But they believed that every human has a luminous garment waiting for them. This is your true identity. When you reclaim your sovereignty and stop listening to the noise of the world, you start to put this garment back on. You move from being a servant of the world to being a radiant child of the light. This is the ultimate act of rebellion against the darkness. I have spent years researching the crossroads where medical astrology and pure spirit meet. In my work, I have found that what the ancients called spiritual energy is what we are now beginning to understand as the electromagnetic field of the heart. Your body is an energetic ecosystem. When your thoughts are clear and your heart is open, your cells actually emit more light. This is the sacred science of the luminous body. You are not just a machine made of parts. You are a biological radio that can broadcast light or static. In our wellness ministry, we look at the cosmic blueprint of health. Astrologically, the sun governs your heart and your overall vitality. The sun is the source of all light in our solar system, and it is the planetary ruler of your internal power center. When you feel drained or dim, it is often because you have unplugged from this solar frequency. To have a luminous body, you have to align yourself with the energy of the sun. You have to decide that you are going to radiate your light regardless of what is happening in the news or the economy. In the system of spiritual herbalism I have developed, we use earthly allies to anchor these high-frequency energies into our physical cells. For the luminous body, we work with Calendula. This bright orange flower is literally a little sun that grows in the dirt. It carries the solar frequency of the sun and Leo. When you use Calendula in your tea or your rituals, you are inviting that solar spirit to support your own vitality. It helps to anchor your internal spark so that your light stays steady, even when the world is dark. We can also use energy practices like Reiki to physically charge our luminous field. Think of your aura as a battery that can get low. When you are around negative people or stressful environments, your field gets thin. By practicing intentional energy work, you are pulling pure frequency from the universe and pumping it into your own ecosystem. You are smoothing out the jagged edges of your light and making your halo strong again. This is how you protect your sovereignty in a world that wants to drain you. To help clear the static from our luminous field, we call on high-frequency energies like Archangel Metatron. You don't need to be religious to work with this. Think of Metatron as a massive, pure frequency of light and sacred geometry. This energy helps to align your nervous system and clear the dirt off your solar panels so you can receive divine guidance. When you align with this frequency, your internal antenna becomes clear and you can hear the quiet voice of your own gut again. I want to give you a simple ritual to use this week to charge your luminous body. Find a quiet space and sit with your palms up. Close your eyes and visualize a column of pure white and gold light descending from the stars and entering the top of your head. As you breathe, imagine this light expanding outward from your heart until it forms a bright, glowing egg around your entire body. Silently invite the energy to clear your static and align you to the highest frequency. Do this for just 5 minutes and notice how the weight of the world starts to lift. Living as a sovereign light, reclaiming your luminous body is about more than just feeling good. It is about becoming a beacon for everyone else. When you stand in your own light, you give other people permission to do the same. You stop being a victim of the matrix, and you start being a creator of your own reality. We are part of a living system of renewal, and your light is a necessary part of that system. By doing this work, you are participating in a global spiritual awakening that the ancients predicted thousands of years ago. As you walk through this week, I want you to remember that you are a sovereign soul made of stardust and light. Do not let the world dim your halo. Trust your internal spark and know that you have the power to recalculate your path whenever you need to. May your heart be light, your spirit be resilient, and may your luminous body shine bright for all to see. Thank you for being a part of the Church of New Enchantment. I am so proud of the work you are doing. Peace be with you.